Hello, Jeff here, and I'm back again, just like I promised. Today I just simply have a question. Are you happy? I came across the idea of asking that question to whoever's out there. Leave your thoughts in the comment. What makes you happy? Excuse me. I watch a lot of YouTube as I've been trying to learn how to run this channel, seeking advice. I have a couple that I really enjoy, and well, I was watching a guy called Jack Morgan. He watches people complain about this, that, and the other, and he makes observations. He has a partner he gets on there and talks with. Well, hello, puppy. And it seems like he has a lot of stuff with people that are just miserable. And and it's got me thinking. I think over and all, I don't really have anything to be completely dissatisfied. Sure, I could use a little more money, or I could use a lot more money, but wouldn't mind having a lady by my side if I could tolerate having the company. I've been alone for like 14 to 15 years now, so I might be set in my ways. But when I thought of the idea of asking, are you happy? I thought I'd go online. What is happiness? So I just searched the word happiness. And they have an AI overview. I know AI is going to tell a human being what happiness is. But they do quote a psychology thing. Well, just an overview. They say happiness is the feelings of contentment and a sense of well-being. And I thought, okay, that makes sense. And I thought about that. I'm pretty content for the most part. I mean, I always look at, things could be worse until they are, for lack of a better way to say that. You know what? I need a selfie stick. I bought this little tripod I thought was going to work. But it's too bulky, I was like, I'm just getting a regular selfie stick so I can do these, and I get this a little further away so you can see how bald I am. But that would make me happy if I had a selfie stick. I need to order one. Psychologists say that happiness is a combination of positive feelings, or hedonia. I know, had to break out a college word. Here's another one. Eudaimonia, or living a purposeful life. Well, I've been writing a book and I'm almost done. I'm in the final stages of editing. Actually, I'm just doing a final read, just to make sure all my sentences are in the right spots and make sure I don't have any gaps. You'd be surprised how much of that stuff you find if you write a book. It's going to be about 350, 370 pages, give or take, once I get it on a 6x8 book size platform on Amazon KDP. But anyways, enough of that. But when I thought about being purposeful, writing a book, that kind of gives you purpose. Starting a YouTube channel and learning how to operate a camera and becoming less afraid of talking into it and talking to you. So I guess that gives a person purpose. So they say the three core, try that again. They say the three core components of happiness are enjoyment, engagement, and meaning. Well, I think I have all of those. I mean, I'm engaged with my surroundings. Last month, my oldest and dearest friend I've known since high school, he passed away, and so that was kind of a bummer. And so I really don't have, he was like my main friend except for my family. I've got friends, but he was my best one, I guess. But you know, what's the difference between an acquaintance and a friend? Well, just depending how well you get along, I guess. I need to switch hands, but I'm going to tough this out. We won't be much longer. So let me, you know, if you could put in the comments, if you see this, I'd really appreciate the engagement. One of the 3 things that makes you happy: engagement. What makes you happy? You, the viewer. I mean, I like old sitcoms really a lot. I like to read. I love true crime and detective stories and westerns a lot. So, you know, and I just fill up my day with things I enjoy. There's enjoyment. And once this, and I guess I have meaning. You know, we're going on a trip in November. I'm going to Hawaii with my family. I'm sure I've mentioned that before if you've seen any of my other videos. If not, I'm going to Hawaii in November. So, you know, I have meaning. I have a granddaughter here that I spend a lot of time with. I have 3 or 4 more grandkids in Las Vegas that I spend as much time with as I can. I'll be going there and seeing them in November when we go on my trip, because I got to go from Kansas to California to Hawaii and then back. So I think I was going to stop there on my way out, but I think I'm going to stop there on my way back, kind of unwind a little bit before I'll unwind halfway back from my vacations. So, yeah, so if you could tell me what makes you happy, I'd be interested to see. Because when I watch YouTube, I see all these people and they're miserable. People, or at least they portray themselves, or they portray themselves as miserable. And it's hard to believe people can really be that miserable. I mean, I understand times are hard, but is it really that hard to find some kind of a happiness or enjoyment, you know, in your day-to-day activities and living? And I guess I won't ramble on. Maybe I should have had more talking points, but mainly I've got to get day 6 of my 30-day challenge done. You know, I'm getting more comfortable. I'm becoming more competent or confident. Maybe I might not be competent, but I'm confident, or becoming more so. Got little gnats flying around me, Kansas in the springtime. So, and that's my goal on this 30-day challenge, is to become more competent or confident. I did it again. That's going to stay in there. I'm not going to be cutting this all up trying to edit all night. So, you know, I'm glad you stopped. I'm glad you watched this. If you got this far, I really do appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow for day 7 of my 30-day challenge. I've got 10 subscribers now. I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank you for watching this, and for any future engagement. Number 3 there, or number 2. Any future engagement in the comments. You know, I want to thank you for all of those things, and I'm gonna sign off, and I will be back tomorrow for day number 7. Have a great night. Bless you, and thank you for stopping.